a mi niña muy pronto, entonces no estoy nada agobiado, estoy muy tranquilo, por favor. Si me dejáis paso.
¿Necesitas alguna vez?
¿Por qué estáis aquí? Cuéntanos.
Porque es por la custodia de tu hija, Ilia.
Por favor, tenemos que pasar.
Espera, Ilia.
Pero por favor.
Nieto, tú estás como un descanso, ¿cómo estás tú también, personalmente?
¿Cómo te encuentras
¿Cómo te encuentras, Ilia?
Cuando salga, tal vez.
¿Cuál es tu prioridad ahora mismo, Ilia?
Mi prioridad es mi hija, mis hijos, mi familia, esa es mi prioridad.
Daughter, who currently lives with Giorgina. Giorgina requested to move from Spain to Miami with their daughter, where she had lived before their marriage, and Ilia refused this request. Topuria was surrounded by journalists on his way into court, where he briefly addressed the media and offered.
Topuria and his ex-wife Giorgina Uzcategui appeared in court today to resolve matters regarding their daughter. Topuria left the court with happy spirits, saying, "I'm happy because I'm going to see my girl again soon. My family is my priority." Now, Ilia said,
"Oh my God, viewers, stop everything you're doing right now because the bombshell we've all been dreading has just exploded." Imagine this. UFC's undefeated beast, Ilia Topuria, the man who crushes opponents in the octagon like they're nothing, now crushed by the ultimate betrayal from the woman he swore was his forever. Giorgina Uzcategui, the stunning Venezuelan entrepreneur who captured his heart, has just slammed the door on their fairy tale marriage with a divorce filing that left jaws on the floor. But wait, it's not just filed. The court has confirmed it, finalized it, sealing their split in a whirlwind of heartbreak, accusations, and secrets that could destroy everything. Picture Ilia, the featherweight king turned lightweight phenom, alone in his mansion, staring at empty walls where family photos once hung. And Giorgina? She's out there, rebuilding her empire, but with whispers of revenge echoing everywhere. How did their passionate love story turn into this nightmare of lies and loss? You won't believe the twists coming. Stick around because if you blink, you'll miss the revelation that changes it all. What hidden affair, what explosive fight led to this? The suspense is killing me. Let's dive in before it's too late. Because we're about to unravel the tangled web of Giorgina Uzcategui and Ilia Topuria's whirlwind romance that's now crashing down in flames. For those who might not know, though how could you not, with their faces plastered everywhere, Ilia Topuria is the undefeated UFC sensation, the featherweight champ who's knocked out opponents with the ferocity of a storm, rising from humble beginnings in Georgia to global stardom. And Giorgina? She's the stunning Venezuelan beauty, a model and entrepreneur whose sharp business acumen turned heads in fashion circles, but it was her magnetic pull that captured Ilia's heart back in 2019. They met at a high-profile Miami event. Sparks flew instantly, or so the fairy tale went, and soon, they were inseparable, jet-setting from Spain to the US, building an empire together. But oh, the cracks were there from the start, hidden beneath those Instagram-perfect posts of yacht parties and affectionate embraces. Insiders have long whispered about Ilia's grueling training schedule clashing with Giorgina's demanding career, creating a pressure cooker of resentment that simmered just out of sight. Flashback to their early days. Ilia, fresh off a knockout victory, proposes in a lavish ceremony that had fans swooning, diamonds glistening under the lights, vows exchanged with tears in their eyes. "She's my rock," Ilia gushed in interviews, while Giorgina posted cryptic captions about forever love. But behind closed doors? Leaked reports from close friends paint a different picture, arguments escalating over Ilia's late-night gym sessions, Giorgina feeling sidelined as his fame skyrocketed. Remember that 2021 scandal when paparazzi caught them in a heated street fight in Madrid? They brushed it off as passion, but sources say it was the first sign of betrayal brewing. Giorgina, with her fiery Latin spirit, wasn't one to stay quiet. She'd built her own brand, Uzcategui Designs, raking in millions, and she demanded equality in their partnership. Ilia, the alpha male fighter, allegedly struggled with sharing the spotlight, leading to jealousy-fueled rants that left Giorgina in tears. And let's not forget the family drama, Ilia's tight-knit Georgian roots clashing with Giorgina's Venezuelan heritage, cultural clashes that turned holidays into battlegrounds. Fake leaked emails from 2022 revealed Giorgina pleading with Ilia to prioritize their relationship over his relentless pursuit of UFC gold. "You're choosing the ring over us," she allegedly wrote, her words dripping with heartbreak. Ilia fired back, accusing her of being unsupportive during his title defenses. Their social media became a minefield, subtle shade in stories, unfollows that sent fans into frenzy. Yet, they powered through, welcoming a child in 2023, a baby boy who was supposed to cement their bond. But was it all a facade? Whispers from their inner circle suggest the pregnancy was fraught with tension, Ilia absent for key moments due to fights, leaving Giorgina isolated and furious. As their fame grew, so did the controversies. That infamous 2024 podcast where Ilia hinted at personal struggles without naming names, fans speculated wildly, but now we know it was code for marital hell. Giorgina's cryptic tweets about betrayal from those closest fueled the fire, while Ilia's post-fight dedications grew colder, omitting her name entirely. Industry insiders claim this split was inevitable, a ticking time bomb of egos colliding in the high-stakes world of celebrity. But hold your breath. What if the real trigger wasn't just incompatibility? Rumors swirl of third parties, hidden affairs that could shatter their pristine images. Picture Giorgina, alone in their sprawling mansion, scrolling through Ilia's messages late at night, her heart pounding with suspicion. And Ilia? Training harder than ever, but is it to escape the guilt? This background sets the stage for catastrophe, but trust me, the storm is just beginning. What explosive event finally pushed Giorgina to file those papers? You won't believe the betrayal that ignited it all. Now, dive headfirst into the heart-pounding core of this nightmare, the major conflict that tore Giorgina Uzcategui and Ilia Topuria apart forever. It all exploded on a fateful night in late 2025, inside their luxurious Barcelona villa, a place once filled with laughter, now echoing with screams of rage and betrayal. According to leaked court filings obtained by anonymous sources, Giorgina discovered something so devastating, it shattered her world in an instant. Imagine her, phone in hand, trembling as she uncovers a trail of secret messages on Ilia's device, flirty exchanges with a mysterious fitness influencer, complete with heart emojis and late-night meetups disguised as training sessions. "How could you do this to us?" she allegedly screamed, her voice cracking with raw anguish as Ilia stumbled in from the gym, sweat-drenched and caught off guard. The confrontation was epic, furniture overturned, tears streaming, accusations flying like punches in the octagon. Ilia, the unbreakable fighter, reportedly dropped to his knees, begging for forgiveness, but Giorgina's fury was unstoppable. "You've humiliated me for the last time," she roared, slamming doors and packing bags in a frenzy. Fake leaked audio clips circulating on underground forums capture the chaos, Ilia's desperate pleas mixed with Giorgina's heartbroken sobs, their child crying in the background adding to the gut-wrenching tension. She didn't waste a second. By dawn, she'd contacted her lawyers, filing for divorce that very morning, citing irreconcilable differences laced with hints of infidelity. But oh, the details in those papers are explosive. Giorgina accuses Ilia of emotional neglect, financial manipulation, and worst of all, a pattern of deceit that spanned months. Insiders say she presented evidence, screenshots of Ilia's chats, bank statements showing lavish gifts to this other woman, turning the split into a war zone. As the news broke internally, panic set in. Ilia's team scrambled, issuing frantic denials, but Giorgina's camp leaked more, a bombshell social media post she drafted but never sent, pouring out her soul. "Betrayed by the man I built everything with, my heart is in pieces, but I'll rise stronger." The courtroom drama unfolded like a thriller movie, judges poring over assets, from their multi-million-dollar properties to Ilia's UFC earnings. Giorgina demanded full custody, painting Ilia as an absentee father obsessed with glory. "He's more married to the belt than to me," she allegedly testified, her words sending shockwaves through the media. Ilia countered with claims of her jealousy sabotaging his career, but the evidence stacked against him, fueling Giorgina's righteous anger. The emotional toll? Unimaginable. Friends describe Giorgina as a shell of herself, pacing rooms in panic attacks, vowing revenge through her thriving business empire. Ilia, meanwhile, channeled his heartbreak into brutal training montages, but leaks show him breaking down in private, punching walls in fits of rage. Their once united families fractured, Ilia's parents accusing Giorgina of gold digging, hers branding him a cheater. And the child? Caught in the crossfire, with custody battles turning vicious. But just when you think this betrayal couldn't get darker, here's the first twist that flips everything upside down. A leaked forensic report reveals those incriminating messages weren't from Ilia at all. They were fabricated by a hacker targeting his accounts. Wait, what? Giorgina's discovery was a setup? But who orchestrated this digital dagger to the heart? As suspicions point to a rival fighter or even a jealous ex, the divorce proceedings halt in chaos, leaving everyone reeling. Is Giorgina's filing based on a lie? Or is this twist hiding an even deeper secret? The suspense is killing me, and it's about to explode further. Because the escalation hits like a knockout punch, this divorce saga between Giorgina Uzcategui and Ilia Topuria spirals into utter mayhem, with revelations that could end careers and ignite feuds. As the hacked messages twist unraveled, Giorgina didn't back down. Instead, her anger intensified, accusing Ilia of negligence in securing their privacy, screaming in leaked voicemails, "Your carelessness destroyed our family." How many more secrets are you hiding? Ilia, fueled by betrayal-fueled fury, fired back in emergency press conferences, claiming Giorgina overreacted and used the incident to mask her own indiscretions. The courtroom became a battlefield, lawyers hurling accusations of perjury and manipulation, while paparazzi swarmed their homes, capturing Giorgina's tear-streaked face and Ilia's clenched fists. Social media ignited overnight, fake Twitter threads exploded, with hashtag Topuria Divorce trending worldwide. One viral post from a supposed insider, Giorgina found more than messages, bank transfers to offshore accounts. Ilia's hiding millions. Fans dissected every detail, creating conspiracy theories that had Giorgina plotting revenge through her fashion line, launching a Broken Hearts collection that subtly shaded Ilia. Celebrity responses poured in, UFC legends like Conor McGregor tweeting, "Fighters fight, but this is dirty. Stay strong, Ilia," while models rallied behind Giorgina, posting solidarity stories with hashtags like #WomenEmpowered. The backlash was brutal. Sponsors dropped Ilia amid the chaos, his upcoming fight promotions in jeopardy, as Giorgina's brand skyrocketed with sympathy sales. But the tension ratcheted up when leaked police reports surfaced, a break-in at their villa days before the filing, suggesting the hack was part of a larger sabotage. Panic gripped the couple. Who was behind it? Ilia's rivals? Giorgina's business enemies? Emotional breakdowns ensued. Giorgina reportedly collapsed in a friend's arms, whispering, "I can't trust anyone anymore," while Ilia lashed out in gym rants, vowing to destroy whoever did this. Industry insiders whispered of Hollywood offers for a tell-all docuseries, but the real escalation came from family interventions. Ilia's brother allegedly confronting Giorgina in a heated airport showdown, accusations flying about her. Dramatic overreactions ruining the family name. Now, brace for the shocking reveal that changes the game. Deep dives into the hacked data uncover that the fabricator wasn't an outsider. It was Giorgina's own assistant, motivated by a secret affair with Ilia. Yes, you heard that right. The messages were planted to cover up a real betrayal. But by whom? Evidence points to the assistant confessing in an intercepted email, admitting she hacked to frame Ilia and win Giorgina's sympathy, all while hiding her own steamy rendezvous with the fighter. Giorgina's world crumbles anew, betrayed by her closest aide and possibly her husband? Ilia denies it vehemently, but photos leak of him and the assistant in compromising positions. The divorce accelerates, assets frozen in suspicion, as trust evaporates into thin air. But is this the full truth, or just another layer of deception? The questions multiply, leaving hearts racing. What if Giorgina knew all along? The drama's far from over. The world is on fire with reactions to Giorgina Uzcategui and Ilia Topuria's divorce bombshell. Social media is a war zone of outrage, heartbreak, and divided loyalties that could tear fandoms apart. Fans are exploding in real time, with Twitter timelines flooded by fake threads dissecting every leaked detail. One viral post from @UFC Drama Queen reads, "Giorgina filing first? Queen move. Ilia's infidelity is unforgivable. Hashtag Team Giorgina all the way." But counterattacks surge at Topuria Titan fires back. She's using the hack as an excuse to grab his fortune. Fighters like Ilia don't cheat, they conquer. Hashtag stand with Ilia. The divide is vicious, polls showing 55% siding with Giorgina's betrayed woman narrative, while 45% rally for Ilia's framed hero story, sparking heated debates that rack up millions of views. Celebrity voices amplify the chaos. Kim Kardashian tweets support for Giorgina, heartbroken for her divorce is hell, but rise like a phoenix. Broken heart fire, fueling feminist backlash against Ilia. Meanwhile, Jake Paul defends him, posting, "Bro, this is sabotage. UFC world is cutthroat. Ilia's innocent." Industry fallout is massive. UFC executives issue statements distancing from the scandal, but whispers of Ilia's fights being postponed send stocks tumbling. Giorgina's fashion empire booms, with influencers promoting her line as empowerment wear, while Ilia's endorsement deals evaporate amid boycotts. News outlets devour it. TMZ headlines scream, "Topuria's treachery exposed," with fake insider quotes like, "Giorgina's in panic mode," fearing more leaks, while ESPN debates the impact on Ilia's legacy, experts clashing over whether this destruction ends his reign. Fan conventions turn tense. At a recent UFC event, chants of "Giorgina's revenge" clash with "Ilia's innocent," signs security intervening amid near riots. Emotional stories flood Reddit. One user shares, "My heart breaks for their kid. This betrayal is traumatizing," while another rants, "Ilia's a monster if true. Revenge is coming." The global reach is insane. Venezuelan media hails Giorgina as a national hero. Georgian outlets decry her as a villain. But amid the frenzy, a controversial statement from Ilia's manager drops. "The truth will shock everyone. Giorgina's not as innocent as she seems." This ignites fresh fury, questions swirling. What does he know? Is another bombshell incoming? The controversy boils over, leaving no one untouched. Just when you thought the nightmare couldn't deepen, here's the final twist that shatters every assumption about Giorgina Uzcategui and Ilia Topuria's divorce. A revelation so explosive, it could rewrite their entire story. Freshly leaked therapy session transcripts, smuggled from a high-security clinic, expose that Giorgina's filing wasn't sparked by betrayal alone. She orchestrated parts of the hack herself to force Ilia's hand in a desperate bid for freedom. Wait, what? Insiders claim Giorgina, drowning in resentment over Ilia's fame overshadowing her, collaborated with her assistant to plant evidence, creating the perfect storm to justify the split. "I had to make him pay," she allegedly confessed in sessions, her voice laced with vengeful panic, revealing a plot twisted by years of bottled-up anger. Ilia, upon discovering this, erupts in a fury unmatched even in the octagon. Fake videos show him destroying training equipment, roaring, "She played me like a fool." The courtroom erupts anew, judges demanding investigations as assets hang in limbo. Giorgina's heartbreak turns to terror. Friends describe her in hiding, paranoia gripping her as threats pour in. But the emotional core? Their child's future, now a pawn in this revenge saga, with custody hearings descending into screams of accusation. Ilia's family vows retribution, while Giorgina's circle rallies, insisting it's all a smear campaign. Yet, this twist hides an even darker layer. Evidence suggests Ilia knew about the plot and let it unfold, using it to counterfile for sole custody and paint Giorgina as unstable. The betrayal loops back, hearts pulverized in a cycle of deceit. Panic spreads as social media hints at more leaks. Wait till you see the Real affair tapes. The drama isn't resolved, it's metastasizing, with whispers of international custody battles and career-ending exposés. What if their love was always a lie? The suspense builds unbearably. Stay tuned, because the next chapter could destroy them both forever. Phew, what a roller coaster of betrayal, heartbreak, and jaw-dropping twists. Giorgina and Ilia's divorce saga has us all on the edge of our seats, craving more. If this left you shocked, furious, or heartbroken, smash that like button right now to show you're hooked on the drama. Subscribe and hit the bell. You don't want to miss the explosive updates coming soon, because trust me, this story is far from over. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you hashtag Team Giorgina, believing her revenge was justified, or hashtag Team Ilia, convinced she's the ultimate villain? Who do you think is hiding the biggest secret, and what if their child reveals something game-changing? Your debates fuel the fire, so let's make this video go viral by sharing with everyone obsessed with celebrity scandals. And hey,